Greetings, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to part 128 of my run through Crusader Kings 3. Playing as the, I forgot my name, Emperor Rorge of Francia. And our goal is to try to retake the Byzantine Empire, but we've still got about 250 years before the end of the game. So we'll see if we can't complete that goal. More immediately, I would like to try and retake the ancestral homelands of Anjou. And I think we do have the opportunity to do that if we check out, yes, Emperor here. Not there. De jure duchy. Yes, that's what it is. So we've got to wait a couple of years, I think, and then we can make that attack. What is the length of the truce? On 1196, 3 years, just under 3 years. Okay, fair enough. Let's see what else we can do in the meantime then. We've a court event, let's have a look at that. 2 palfreys. Sultan Faiz of Jazeera has bestowed upon me a most gracious gift, a couple of well-bred palfreys, 1 mare and 1 stallion. My lord, my master of the horse Borat beckons me over to the stallion. Look at these muscles, and those hindquarters. This one would serve well in war. Oh, the Sultan's a boy. Okay, I thought that was the Sultan for some reason. Why would the Sultan be dressed like that? Anyway. Could sell them for money, but we don't need money. God, we're now making 80 gold per month. So, they will serve the lords and ladies of the court. Gain 10 grandeur. And who is this guy anyway? Let's keep an eye on him. Jazeera. You hold the Sultanate and the Sheikdom. Okay. I could hold court, but I don't think I'm about to do that. Yeah, I know I could hold court, but I'm not going to. Just said that. Sultan Abdullah. I've just been at war with you, Sultan Abdullah. So I can't actually declare war, can I? Holy war for the kingdom. Okay, I think I'd rather have Crete, to be honest. Yeah, so it affects hostages, but what else does it do? I don't know. I'm not about to do it anyway. On my watch. Oh dear. Oh well, maybe that's what's changed. A hostage safe conduct is the responsibility, the oath of a warden. I make a pact of honour to protect him from harm, and yet Abd al-Hamid now lays dead. There is nothing to be done. Sultan Abdullah will be furious once word reaches the Syrian court and our agreements cast aside. Tragic indeed. So, we were saying we could declare war for the kingdom. We can only declare 1 holy war per lifetime. Bring Syria under tribute. I don't want to waste time on that. Oh, here's Crete. Holy war for your kingdom. You've got a lot more men though, but you're in debt. Well, I was hoping that you were actually at war and that's why you were in debt. You've only got 155 troops. So, Mesopotamia, Wadi Natron, Syria, Tobruk. Yeah, I don't think we'll bother going to war for Crete just now. I want to focus on the Byzantine Empire. So thanks for that, but no thanks. No exchanging hostages, negotiate alliances. My nephew-in-law, he will accept 2,000 men, let's take that. And we have criminals, my uncle, Prince Siger. What have you been up to, Uncle? Adulterer. Oh, you love me. You bring 7,000 troops, so we will magnanimously grant you a pardon. Empress Blazina. That's my wife. What have you been up to? You're an adulterer as well. My goodness. You're a bit crap. But... would you bring... nothing, actually. Well, we'll grant you a pardon anyway because we sort of like you, after a fashion. And Mayor Simonis, you are a fornicator. And you are Duke Matthias's spy master. Just Strymon. Okay, let's lawfully imprison you. And then... oh yeah, I guess you got to accept being imprisoned. We'll come back to that. Marvellous news, Count Oleg. Right, there we go, justice. Good, right. Let's negotiate your release. Take a weak hook on you, just because it might come in useful. That guy doesn't, your liege doesn't like me very much. What could we, oh, again, it's Holy Wars. Mind you, your kingdom, no, it's not actually much bigger. And it does border some of my... is that my territory? I don't think it's mine personally. Let's check out houses. What is Descendants? In fact, Descendants... oh, we inherited... no, we inherited this. Last time out someone died, but this is disappointing. So disappointing. We've still got territory down in the Iberian Peninsula. But we lost all the ancestral... my god, Scleros had forgotten about that. I remember seeing some sort of war involving Britain and the Byzantine Empire. So anyway, you've got a lot of troops as well, but are massively in debt. You're already at war, defending against Emir Alam ibn Murad of Isfahan. I'm not really interested in heading that far out. I want to, as I said, focus in on Byzantine Empire. You want to... yeah, okay. Pay me the 10 gold, that's fine. Do I have any other prisoners that we could ransom off? You're going to accept your release, sure, soon, I'm sure. You're... nobody, let's just... I can't do it because I want to get my dread up, but I'm just, so obviously they're in conflict most of the time. It's just, not worth recruiting. Negotiate your release. And you're short. Good Marshal. But again, I don't know where the hell you came from. We'll just get rid of you too. And you are... oh, in Nicaea, right, okay, you're trying to get me some more claims down in here. I guess we just carry on then, and see where we can get to next. The Negotiator. During my afternoon stroll down the streets of Byzantion, my son Ottokar runs up to me. Father, they just started swinging at one another when... He is interrupted by a high-pitched shriek, turning our attention to the fight down the street. The combatants appear to be a couple of young lads from my court, circling each other in preparation for another tussle. This will further Ottokar's diplomacy education. What's a firm hand perk all about? Yeah, okay. Now let's further Ottokar's diplomacy education, reduce my stress as well. Yeah, okay, farewell, bye-bye. What age are you? 15. You're not turning out to be too fantastic. You're eccentric, trusting and lustful. You're going to have loads of kids. You're also charming. Betrothed to daughter of King Richard of Italy. Your big brother is a bit of a waste. There we go. Right, we've increased control. Do I want to increase control anywhere else? Yes, and there. 5 months, we'll see that done. Knights and accolades. Let's come down to near the bottom and find Dobromil. All of a sudden you find yourself a knight. Because I want you to go to war. Right, so the Byzantine Empire. Should I declare war for Anjou right now? Oh, we can't. We can't. 1196 before we can do that. What am I going to do? How do I entertain myself in the meantime? Betrothed can marry King Yusuf of Brittany and my granddaughter, yes. And it's a matrilineal marriage as well. This guy was a wee bit what? Oh. I suppose I could still go to war to take that back. He would then just become my vassal. Oh, well, no, he wouldn't because he's King of Brittany. I was saying something completely irrelevant. I think he was a bit unwell when we arranged this betrothal, but it brings 5,500 men, so let's do that. And excellent. Yeah, so I need to find something to do to pass my time while we're waiting for 1196 to arrive. No exchanging hostages. We're now at 93. Can I build anything? I don't think I can build anything here now. We could upgrade the castle. Cost me 770 gold. From dust, the plague is finally left. Let's spare no expense. And how about in here? You've got a space, but increase the garrison size and levies by 275. Let's go for the string storages actually to begin with. Upgrade that. Degraded artifact. An offer. My vassal Emir Maurice approaches me with such a falsely contrite expression that I already fear his next words. My lord, it is an absolute shame that such precious treasures as your Sorkver's regalia lie forgotten and abandoned to the dust. Please allow me to pay for its restoration in exchange for a small favour. Am I using that at the moment? I think I probably am. Still got 19 years left. Do I want to offer this guy a favour? Doesn't like me. Oh, he's got one claim on palace, which I don't really care about. He's already married. Brings nearly 4,000 troops. He gets a weak hook on me, durability goes up. Yeah, okay, let's do that. It looks like a worthwhile artifact. We're not doing well on swaying our patriarch here. Is it plus 51? Maybe we just cancel that then. Abandon the scheme. That's fine. Oh, that's a discovered scheme. I thought, who the hell am I trying to murder? Bucephalus, trusty stallion. A renowned trader has approached me after hearing rumours of my mighty stallion Bucephalus and offers his services. I wanted to see Bucephalus' stats. That's what I pay a master of the horse for. Borrit gains 15 opinion. Yeah. Borrit can like me a bit better then. Oh, there we go. Trusty stallion. Bucephalus took to his training well and results could be seen instantly. That was not money well spent. During Warhorse. I like the increased stress reduction. I'm not going to a grand wedding because they bore me. I'm not exchanging hostages either. Right, I was going to have a look here and I think we'll just go straight into upgrading the windmills. Because they bring me more cash. More cash is not what I'm really needing. How's our army look? Oh, I've maxed out all the men-at-arms regiments. Nothing else we can do there. But yeah, we're looking good. Oh, he used his hook to become my Chancellor. That's what you used it for. I'd forgotten he could do that. He's not too bad. In fact, he's just about as good as anybody else. This is ridiculous. Get rid of him. Spend my time swaying him. And he's already reduced his opinion of me. And King Leon, I could do with a better spy master, but I'm so glad this guy's still alive at age 77. Anyway, we do have better options. Much better options. But King Leon of Navarra likes me well enough. Hopefully he'll keep me safe. Right, so what claims do I actually have? Let's have a look at that. Silesia. If I declare war, take the Duchy of Silesia. Okay, I'm not too bothered about that. What else did we have? No, a couple of counties. Do I want to go up and take this, even if I don't want it? I could give it to my son. Yeah, it's something to do, isn't it? Passes the time. Where's my rally point? Let's shift that to here for now. Your capital's way over there. But anyway, the territory that I want to take is here. Okay, let's just go ahead then. There's no reason to hang about. I've got my rally point in a decent enough starting spot. Let's raise all here and we'll just go marching in like the saints. Not calling allies just now. Dynasty members. Gorgon of Piedmont. Yeah, sorry, but no options available for you just now. I think I'm going to put... Oh, bugger. I was about to put my son in command of an army. Emperor Rorg of Francia rests in the arms of the Lord at 52 years of age. He died of heart failure. A keen and dedicated hunter, he loved to spend entire weeks in the wilderness, looking for the most elusive game. Emperor Dobromil ascends to the throne, a formidable duelist, is he? Many expect him to excel in tournaments and personal combat alike. Okay, continue as Emperor Dobromil. We get with this nonsense. The new Emperor. With the passing of my father, Emperor Rorg, the responsibility to lead the vast empire now falls upon my shoulders. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and shuffle from foot to foot. Oh, the things I shall accomplish. Long live the Emperor. And we're down to just 3 bloody holdings. What did we end up with? Obviously, Empire of Francia, Kingdom of Thessalonica, Thrace, Byzantium. So, my player Air. Yeah, okay, not looking that great. Get rid of all that. So do we continue with the war? I suppose we do. Not automating armies. Court position. I don't need a wet nurse. So go away with that. Not holding court. Not doing any of that. I need a focus. And we've already got... well, we've got 6 in here. Administrator. I think I'd rather have domain focus. Or maybe I need wealth focus. So I'm down to -6. If and you are organising the army already, I don't have a steward, so let's fill these positions first. Ah, Prince Siger. Please take out that position. Now we can get our best spy master in. Countess. Oh, you don't like me. None of the good ones like me. Alright, we're just going to stick you in, and we will start a scheme to sway you. And we need a Chancellor. The Prince of Jerusalem. Don't need my Marshal in there, so why not? And my wife. I think we'll stick you into Manage Domain. And Shadow of Fame, Twilight. There are whispers about the tales and deeds of my father, exalted among men, Emperor Rorg, everywhere I go. Near or far, it seems there is nobody who has not heard his name. I wonder, will I always stay in the shadow of my father, or will I be able to achieve as much fame in my life as him? How high will I be able to climb? I think I'm going to go with the Twilight option. Determined to become as famous as my father. Right, and let's carry on for another month or so. What? The Watcher in the Plains becomes idle. Oh, give me... I have no... Where'd you get that? Oh, Knights and Accolades. Of course you do. Peros. You can go in there. Peros. No. I don't want to create... it's the Watcher of the Plains that I want, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Siege Phage time. Appoint... you. Thank you. And Boleslav can be your successor. You okay for successors? Yes. Right. Carry on then. What's your ability? Yeah, I'm not calling allies. I filled up the council. The map war. King Ottokar of Burgundy. Let's get that accepted. Prince Amory of Bohemia, you could be useful as well. Okay. Have I lost that claim on Anjou? No, it's a de jure claim. It should. Well, it depends, I suppose. Leave that. Kingdom of Brittany, Duchy of Anjou. We're still fine there. Okay. Right. Who's in command here? Can I get a flexible leader as opposed to reckless? Yeah, put you in charge there. And you march to here. You need a commander. We'll put... yeah, supply duration. You head for there, and that leaves our marshal. In fact, you can just head there. Right, so I want to skip through until June, see how our income looks at that point once the changes have taken effect. Construct their concentric castles. We're into June. Court gradure's gone up. Right, so we've lost the tributaries. That's what the big issue is. Obviously, I need to go back and bring folk under tribute once again. So I don't need to worry too much about the monthly income. I think we're going to go with this, just to try and keep the peace a wee bit better. We might come on to domain focus eventually, but we've got, I think we've got 10, a domain limit of 10. We've only got 3 holdings. So let's select that. And that means we can leave this all in here. But yeah, concentric castles constructed in Constantinople. We can do some improvements here too. I think I'm going to go with the development growth. I can't. It's maxed out. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it was not maxed out, but I don't have the piety. That's maxed out. Right, okay, let's just focus then. What do we have stationed here? Can I see? Stationed regiment is armoured horsemen, so yes. We want to focus in on the heavy cavalry. So that gives us an extra 0.15 income per month, increases the fort level by 1 and 3% more for all of this. And the garrison goes up by 150. Okay, go ahead, upgrade that. And what am I improving here? I thought I was improving something. Let's get a new building instead. And here we've got light horses. We don't have stables, so construct that. And I'm pretty sure I was building down here. Yeah, we're doing the windmills. Okay, and those are all my, yeah, counties. Okay, good stuff. Let's get back up to where the action is. Don't need military assistance, thank you. Well, I should have maybe taken it because it only cost me cash. Never mind. Hostile faction disbanded. Hopefully that's due to the stewardship. And I can't remember who were my tributaries. I think Wallachia was one. Right, was that Duke of Orgon created the dissolution faction against me? Oh, the Liberty faction disbanded, so one in, one out sort of thing. Right, this army clearly sieging down the fastest. In fact, do I have a siege commander? I didn't even think about that. I want to see the army. Yeah, let's put you in command there actually. So, and I guess you must have, yeah, 130 mangonels in there. Dissolution faction's gone, good stuff. So you should rip through that now, and then we'll get you to come down towards the capital. Courtier comes of age. I don't know who you are or why you're here. The dissolution faction again. Alright, pause. We've got the Zwinger in Constantinople. Let's come down and spend some more cash. In fact, we could just upgrade this again. Another 3 months. And we've won that siege. Which gives me 9% war score. Actually, just we'll siege down the whole of this duchy. Since it's the duchy that we're after. And you, not you, you're in another war. You are. You're attacking Lithuania. And defending against Pomerania. Yeah, so they're a bit busy. And I've come in behind them. And dissolution faction's gone again. Yeah. So we've got the freedom to do what we will here. Right, Duke Matthias the Fourth. What's your story? Why do you not like me? I recognise you. Oh! You... I'm going to bring you under tribute because you're annoying me. Yeah, there we go. Mayor Simonis. We've got a hook on her. Still would be very hard. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to show you who's boss in a wee while. And then force you to pay me money. Okay, carrying on. Wait just a moment. I don't want to head down there after all. So if you would march up to there. And then these guys, if they ever get their own sieges, I mean, he's completed 2, he'll have 3 done before they're finished, maybe even 4. If I unpause, he'll have them done even more quickly. Not calling dynasty members. Schemer discovered. My spy master has come to me with grave news. It is Countess Mahalta, the wife of Count Nuno of Urgel, that is plotting to kill my personal physician. Dearie me. Dreadful. Not interested, not interested, not interested, not interested, not interested. Small stables constructed in Brastus. So I guess we just go ahead and upgrade them. And outer bailies constructed in Constantinople. We're maxed out now. %2 increase in levy size. We might just go for the drying flats, get the development growth. %20 development growth there, 16% there. What's the tax like? 1.15 compared with 1.15. 20%, 0.1 per month. So 5%. Yeah, okay, let's go with this. And Hadrick is under siege. And the Countess is swayed. Still doesn't like me hugely, but never mind. Yeah, so they've decided to come and play in here. A mighty pen. Picking up the padded swords for a sparring match with my daughter Bretislava, I notice a tattered journal cast to one side. From the cover, it seems to contain exercises and best practices pertaining to the martial arts. Bretislava glances in my direction. Oh, that thing. I mostly read it for the illustrations. You can borrow it. She looks a bit of a thug. Intriguing. You should try it out. I gain stress because I'm a coward. She gains opinion of me. She's already at 100, so let's take that. Somebody donates us some gold. Okay, I'm going to put a pause in here because I've just realised I'm way over time. I get totally carried away by the death of my father. And I need to sort out my artefacts. Available Dynasty Legacy. I think I had come down here, had I? Yes. We're not studying martial lifestyle. Yeah, let's stick with the renowned name. So that gave us +5 Gloryhound Vassal Opinion and +30 Marriage Acceptance. So continue with this. And as I said, put in a break. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment or rate the video. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. And I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.